Okay, for our final video, I want to go through the syllabus with you. Remember that a syllabus is the contract between the student and the professor. So you can find General Cell Biology online syllabus under this first important stuff module. I have actually downloaded it. Okay, so here's me. Here is my email. Again, you can contact me through Canvas, or you can use your UC Denver email. If you are sending me anything like an attachment, definitely go through UC Denver, your email to my email. Sometimes Canvas doesn't keep attachments. Or if you're wanting me to send you something, do it this way so that I have your correct email. I don't have office hours this summer. I'm not going in at all. I'm teaching online virology as well. So if you want to do more than email with me, I'm happy to do Zoom, which is like Skype, but through UC Denver. We can set up a time, just send me an email and we'll figure out a time to chat. The textbook is Becker's World of the Cell. Again, I use the 9th edition. You're welcome to use the 8th edition. You're welcome to use other ones, but I'm working from the 9th edition. If when you email me, please put in cell biology or biology 3611. I get lots of emails and students are my priority. So if I see this, then I know it's one of my students and I will be sure to answer your email. Usually I'm actually pretty good within a few hours, unless it's evening. I'm kind of a early go to bed person, semi-early to rise, although it gets later and later as the summer goes on. But I will answer your emails within 24 hours, unless it's some crazy weekend and I'm gone somewhere. But if you don't hear from me, please send me another email. Summer course, I've kind of emphasized this already. It's going to go fast. It's lots of material. I personally don't think this is the best way to take this class, but I know some of you are prepared and want to crank it out. Just know that it's a lot, okay, for 8 weeks. Grades. So your grades are basically made up of chapter quizzes, which you have about 2 every week. Homework, you have 5 throughout the semester, and 4 unit exams. You do have a chance for extra credit. We will get there in a minute. Grading is set up that Canvas will automatically drop your 2 lowest quiz grades and your lowest homework grade. Trust me, I've done math independently. Canvas has it figured out correctly. These are the percentages for final letter grades. I don't round up. If you have an 89.99, that's a B+. Okay. Part of this is because I am giving you 2% extra credit onto your final grade just for introducing yourself. Okay, so we actually now are, at least this summer, required to give minus grades, which I used to not. But so you can see you have the potential of getting B+, B's, B-, A-, A's, and C's. I know I'm not going to go through all of this, so please read everything. Due dates are 11:59 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Remember that on the sidebar of Canvas, maybe. Nothing coming up. Actually, there is stuff, I think, when I go to student view. It's just telling me I don't have anything to grade. Yay! Okay, here it goes. So this can help you. You've got this schedule. Write it down. Keep track of what you gotta get done each week. Again, you have chapter quizzes. This is a way to test yourself, see if you're getting important information out of the chapters based off the learning objectives before you take the big unit exams. There are multiple choice. There are short answer, where you must write incomplete sentences. And there are these check all that apply questions. These are kind of a pain for students because of the way Canvas grades them, but I like them because they're a little bit higher level than just multiple choice. How it works is Canvas breaks down how many correct answers. So say that say it's worth 1 point and there's 3 correct answers. That's 4. Each correct answer would be worth 0.33 points, but each incorrect answer is minus 0.33. This is to discourage guessing. So if I tell you there's 3 correct answers and you're only confident about 2, I would only pick those 2. If you pick a third and it's wrong, it negates one of your correct answers. Answers to the weekly quizzes will only be available until the next quiz is due. What I want you to do is I want you, after you've taken a quiz and it's done and everybody's taken it, I want you to go back and look through your answers. I want you to write yourself some notes. Gosh, I forgot something about microtubules, or I really need to look at Dynon and Kinesin again. I don't want you spending that time a couple weeks later going back and going, oh yeah, what did I miss in chapter 7? It's important to look at and self-evaluate immediately. So I know students don't always like this, but this is my policy as to when the answers will be open. You do not get to see your answers for the unit exams, but you are more than welcome to email me, or we can Zoom and we can talk about what you missed on the unit exams. If you miss a quiz, honestly, if you miss a homework, if you miss a unit exam for any reason, you get a 0, okay? For quizzes, you get to drop 2. So yes, I know 4th of July is coming up and some of you may have fun plans. I'm boring. I don't, so I'll be here. But if you're camping and you can't get to a quiz, then you're going to take a 0 on it, okay? I have 90 of you this summer. I don't have time to, and I'm not willing to. Actually, it's not that I don't have time. You're in college. I'm giving you everything that's due. You figure out how to get it done. I think I've already mentioned this. You've got windows open for each quiz or the exams so that you have some flexibility since this is an online class. You have homework due. Read through this. You could always turn it in early. You don't have to wait till the due date. I highly suggest you work on the homework as you're working on the different chapters. Partners for homework. So you can work up with a maximum group of 3. I highly suggest you work with at least someone else. It helps you have someone to talk to figuring out these answers. I've tried to write homework in a kind of a higher level format so that you're putting together concepts. Concepts from the homework will also be on unit exams, so be prepared for that. I know some students like to get into a homework group of 3 and they split up the questions and nobody looks at the other ones, and then they're surprised when they don't understand the material on an exam. My suggestion is that if you're in a group of 3, you all 3 take some quick notes on how you would answer each question. Then maybe you divide it up, okay, to make really nice questions, and then you read each other's. Make sure what they're saying makes sense to you. The other thing, and we'll talk about this, is a plagiarism issue. If one person plagiarizes on the homework, you will all receive a 0 and you will all receive a strike. So make sure if you're needing help because you don't understand a homework question your group assigned you, ask for help. Don't go try to look it up and copy something. Okay? Well, it'll not only affect your grade, it'll make people pissed off at you. Everyone needs to sign up for a homework group. So you're going to go to the People tab, and in the People tab, you're going to go over here to Groups, And I've set up 60 homework groups. Homework groups 1 through 30 are for groups. Homework groups 31 through 60 are if you want to do work individually. And I have put instructions because I can't see how you guys do this. So I have instructions on how to make a homework group. And you can go through these instructions and put your name into a group. There it is. If you want to work individually, you put your name in one of the groups 31 through 60. If you guys want to work together, you go. Don't make additional groups. Okay, I've made the homework groups for you. My brain just thought of something. Oh, and say you don't know anybody in this class, but you'd like to work with people. You can click on this discussion, I would like a homework partner. And, excuse me, you just click reply here and type in your name and maybe say, hey, I've signed up for homework group 5. Who would like to join me? Or you guys chat. Don't join a group unless you've talked to that person. Okay, I really do not want to play referee this summer. And I know I'm kind of going through some of this, so if you have questions, email me or post, better yet, post on questions about the syllabus or class in general. That way I can answer your questions. Everybody can see it. Okay. These are the only places, unless you email me, that I am informed that you've left a comment. And the reason I say that is because on quizzes, sometimes on homework, people will leave comments for me and I don't ever see them. Let's see. Oh wow, I bailed on that one. Assignments. Sorry. I just want to practice. Okay. Sorry, I'm not used to student view. Maybe it's in grades. Anyways, there's somewhere that students sometimes leave me comments and I am not notified that you guys leave comments. And so then it looks like I'm rude because I'm not responding to you. So please email me while we're here. So I submitted an assignment, the practice assignment, and wow, I got 100% plagiarism. So this is what Turnitin can give you. If you click on that little flag, you say, yes, I agree to whatever you're saying. You will see exactly what Turnitin has detected as plagiarism. So you should get a lot on this practice assignment because I've told you to plagiarize. Go away. Okay, so everything that's highlighted, I have plagiarized, and that's because I've turned this assignment in before. Okay, but this is what I see. And if I'm seeing big highlighted areas, right, and it will tell me where it's from. Maybe it doesn't tell you guys. You know, something submitted to University of Colorado Denver. If it's one of my students, I can see who exactly it is. It can take me to links on the internet. So I look through these, and if it's highlighting cell biology, I'm not going to worry about that, right? But when it's highlighting phrases that students wouldn't be writing on their own, that's when I get concerned, and that's when I will talk to you about plagiarism. Okay, so I just got distracted. Partners for homework, sign up yourself alone or with a group. If you do not complete this task, you will lose half credit on your first homework. Please, people, don't make me be a mother to all 90 of you. We've talked about turn it in. Don't include the questions from the homework with your submission. Okay? Yes, there are some tables that I'm going to ask you to fill out, and they will probably come back as 100% plagiarism because I'm asking you to put words in certain blanks. Students have done this before. Things like that I don't worry about. Like I said, I will always look at the Turnitin score and determine myself if it's truly plagiarism or not. If you need help with homework, please post on the help with homework discussion, which is right here. That way I can answer these questions and it benefits everyone. Okay? Unit exams will cover the chapters and homework concepts. So that's why I'm saying if you split up the work, that's fine, but make sure you're understanding how to do the homework so you understand the concepts, because you will see questions from that on the unit exams, not the chapter quizzes. Due dates. Yeah, you can't take quizzes and exams together. Okay, duh. I'm not using Procterio. If you want to have sheets out here, you want to have your book open, you want to have web pages open, go for it. The quizzes are timed so that you really need to know most of the material. You don't have time to look up all your answers. Okay, let's talk about extra credit. Fun stuff. Introduce yourself. Okay, you have to have this completed by midnight, June 18th. All or nothing, 2% added to your final grade. Right? So if you're at an 88 and you get that 2% added, you're at a 90, you're at an A. So let's go to introduce yourself in the discussions. So slow. Sometimes I can't even tell if my computer's doing anything. Okay. So you're going to follow the instructions in the syllabus. Try this one more time. Come on. Ah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Click on the title. Goodness. And what's been your favorite biology class? What do you want to do with your degree? Fun fact about you. And you need to have some kind of picture up here. Okay? So here I am. Oh, my image didn't load. Anyways, I don't know. This Surface is a pain in the tush. Introduce yourself. I will respond. I will mark you as having it done. You will get 2% at the end of the semester. Totally worth it. My phone is just beeping. The biggest thing is have reliable internet, especially when you're taking the exams or the quizzes. The computer craps out on you and you can't log on and you lose your time. There's nothing I can do about this. Okay? Canvas is rarely down. They send us notices if they're going to be doing some work, but it's usually on the Access, not on Canvas. Learning chapter objectives. These are your guidelines for the material you need to learn. You're responsible for everything posted on Canvas. Make sure you're getting my announcements. I send out announcements a lot. I would suggest you make sure you get them as emails, because they might say, hey, don't forget this. Hey, this is happening. This is how I communicate with you guys. I have lecture videos we've talked about. Canvas is set up in weekly modules. Technical information for religious observances, regrade policy, academic integrity. Okay, I have to harp on this because you know what? Every semester I have dealt with people cheating, and it just blows my mind. So everything is in your own words. Your short answer for your quizzes, your homework, everything. Okay? You do not have to say anything so beautifully that you need to copy it. Okay? We don't use quotes in scientific writing. Everything in your own words. Paraphrase, it must be changed quite a bit, or Turnitin will pick it up. You may not go to Chegg or whatever these other online sources are and post my homework questions and ask for answers. If I find that you do that, and Chegg will actually, I've dealt with them before, they will tell me what students have posted my questions and asked these, you will get an automatic F, and you will be turned into CLAS ethics. Okay? Well, I guess I can't say you'll get an automatic F. You will get a first strike, right? I have a 2-strike rule. Where's my 2-strike rule? Okay. First offense, you get a 0 on that assignment, and I will let you know about it. Second offense, F in the course. Okay? Violation reported to CLAS ethics. If you use Chegg or one of those outside sources or an internet source that you copy from, I will put a note in your student file about cheating. There's no reason to cheat. Okay, like I said, take a crappy grade, don't copy. It really drives me crazy when I have to deal with this, as you may have noticed. Communication, let me know if you have issues. Special needs and accommodations, if you have a letter from DRS, get that to me as soon as possible. Super easy for me to change time allotments for quizzes and exams, but I have posted all of your homework and all of your due dates, so I will not be extending. You just will fall too far behind summer semester. Yeah, if we have a snow day, doesn't affect you. You're online. Incomplete grade policy, grievance, letters of recommendation, blah, 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 blah. Right? Read through the syllabus. It is our contract. I think that is all I have to tell you about this class. So I look forward to meeting you all virtually on the Introduce Yourself. Send me emails if you have questions, and welcome to Summer Cell Biology. All right, bye.